Very first thing I'm going to do is throw this horrendous steering wheel cover in the bin. What a horrible, horrible thing. Look at the state of it. Bear with me while I get it off. I'll need 2 hands for that. That'll do. You join me in the world's grimiest, grottiest, grossest interior. Look at that. How horrendously horrible is that? Look at the state of the carpet. Absolutely horrifically manky in here. I mean, I've got my COVID mask. To be honest, you want to put that on when you're sitting in here because it's an environmental health hazard. A biohazard. Look at that. Absolutely horrible. So my job then is to give it a bloody good clean. It's going to take a lot more than a couple of hours this evening, even if I get that in. I suppose only one thing to do then, and that's just simply get cracking. Before the much needed clean commences, let's have a look at some of the somewhat rougher areas of the car. I mean, that's just after doing a quarter of the steering wheel rim. Good God. Things are going pretty well. We've pretty much got that door card over there sorted. I've done all of the dashboard here, which I'm pretty happy with. The little black insert is drying up on the roof at the moment. It lives straight ahead of us there. What I'm noticing though is that we're getting these horrible accumulations of what I can only assume is, I don't know, years old cigarette residue. That's absolutely horrible. Look at that. I mean, I've scrubbed that. My hands are aching, but that's what we're being left with. So I'm gonna have to go over it again with a few wipes just to freshen it all up. But yeah, look, we're getting there very gradually. It's going to take a long, long time to get the smell of cigarettes out of this car, though. The big clean continues. Right, this is where it's going to get really, really tricky. That's all of the seats actually just fell back. Look at the, oh, that's a euro down there. That's a bit of cash back, lovely stuff. Right, as you can see, pretty manky down there. So let's pull this seat out and investigate further. Okay, so now with the seat out, you can see just how much rubbish was contained underneath it. Look at the colour of that carpet. It'll be the first time this seat has been removed from the interior since the ladies and gentlemen at Longbridge popped it in there back in 1999. And you've got a whole world of rotten, horrible crap in there. So that's going to take an awful lot of scrubbing. I better get started then. Well, this is a very, very strange sensation. I'm sitting in the back of the Rover 600 at the moment, and I've got infinite legroom. It's actually really rather spacious. Who needs a passenger seat anyway? That's lovely. Look, you can just relax here with the armrest in the back and chill out. Don't think I'll bother putting it back in. What I do need to do though is get scrubbing. Look at the state of it. We've got a golf ball under there, look. What the golf ball, €1.20, €1.30, €1.35 I think, or 40 and change. We've got a pensioner mint and the remains of a golf tee. So, and just organic matter and tobacco residue everywhere. So yeah, I'm really going to get cracking on this ASAP. It's pretty minging. There is some of the rubbish taken out from underneath that front passenger seat, and €1.30 in loose change. It's slowly paying me back, this car. I'm going to show you now as well a brief slideshow of the seat. There's a before and after a clean and a treatment with some cheap leather treatment. Looks so much better and an awful lot cleaner. as this picture here will show as well. Before and after. It's made such a difference to the interior. So after 2 weeks of pretty intensive cleaning, I think I'm pretty much done here in the interior. You can see seats are looking an awful lot better than they did when I got them. The rear is still a little bit cluttered with rubbish, but I've done the same with the seats in the back. Haven't removed them from the car. I've just cleaned them up and given them a leather treatment to try and smarten them up. Roof lining has been done. It's still sagging, but most of the stains have now gone out of it. There's a few still remaining, as you can see there. But overall, it's looking an awful lot better than it did this time a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I'm really happy with the progress on the interior. I think now my attention is going to have to shift onto the tattier bits like this and this, and yeah, bits of missing trim like that, and just overall rough parts of the car. But generally speaking, progress is good, and the deep clean at least is now finished, so I can move on then to other things. I must also mention the ozone treatment that this car was treated to yesterday. My local car valeter, Murphy Carcraft, did an absolutely superb job, ran his machine through it here, and it's completely removed the smell of smoke. You wouldn't know this had been a smoker's car now at all, so I'm absolutely delighted with that. I'll pop his links and the information on his page in the description section of the video, but definitely well worth giving him a shout if you need any valeting done. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you fancy donating to the channel to help me keep any of my terrible old wrecks on the road, you can do. The link is in the description below.